Okay, can you all hear me? And can you all see the screen? Yes, okay. Hurry, give me a second. I think the meeting is full. I'll uh, I'll quickly share the YouTube link in the group. If anyone wants to join through YouTube, you all can join through YouTube. Wait. Good morning. Is the sound less? Can't all hear. Can. Give me a second. It is low. Wait, I'll check. No. I just quickly adjust the weight. What about now? Can you hear? Yes. Fine. Okay. Hurry. If anyone couldn't join, any of your friends couldn't join, quickly share the YouTube link also. Have given it in the group. I do. Yeah, I do. Hurry. So, yeah, I forgot to put a link for like 500 or 1000. I came with my normal account. But we did have more than 500, no, in the MCU program. Yeah, is it only 300? It's like it's I don't know. Hurry. Okay, let's continue. So, joke. That's a joke. Hurry. Okay, hurry. Okay. So, hurry. So today, okay, it's not going to be a class. I already said it's going to be the expedition series introduction. So you might have been confused, like what is this expedition series? What is going to happen? And all those, you might have a big confusion, right? So today we are going to sort out that confusion and give you an introduction for the full expedition series. Okay, so Hari. Yes. So as you all know already, how many days are left for the exams? I'll begin with it. Every day, if you see my face, you have to remember the number of days. How many days? Minus 50. 48. Okay. You all are left with 48 days remaining. 49 with including today 49. Yes, no, I mean without today. Today is already finished. Today is no more. Today is gone. Harry. So 48 days you are left with. Harry. So for these 48 days, what you are going to do? Harry, I will say, yeah, I will say few mistakes that you are going to do these days and how to prevent them at the same time. Uh, It's not a limited student. I think something has happened with my Zoom. It's only allowing 300 students to join. So I have shared the YouTube link. Okay, you can join through the YouTube also. Hare. Okay, so you are left with only 48 days for the exams. Hare. So within these 48 days, what you have planned to do? What you have planned to do? So 48 divided by 3. What is going to be the answer? What is going to be the answer? 48 divided by 3, it's going to be 16. Like you have got only 2 weeks and 2 days for each subject, and not you are not going to obviously utilize all the 24 hours. Okay, so some might say no need to pressure this much. Some might say my way is wrong. Some might say this is not going to work out. Okay, so but during the last 50 60 days when I was studying during the last 2 months, what I did was basically I was not trying to be too much ඔළුවෙන් ඉන්නවා කියන්නේ not like that. Okay, so you have to underestimate yourself. The main thing is you have to underestimate yourself. At the same time, you should have a condition, like confidence. Okay, confidence plus underestimation. What is underestimation? Whenever you do something, you should feel like you haven't done nothing. Then you will do more and more. Okay, you will not demotivate or underestimate. Okay, like you haven't done. Okay, you haven't done this, you haven't done this, you are not doing enough. Like that, you have to think and you have to work more. You might think you have not worked enough, but if you are thinking and working, automatically you would be working more than enough. Okay, so that usually happened with me. So during this last 48 days, what you have to do is, most importantly, you should be covered with past papers. You should have been covered with what? Covered with past papers. Okay, so past papers is very important. Okay, now you might say no, sometimes past paper structures are not followed, past papers are not useful. It's not like that. Past papers are the only official resources you have to practice for the A-level exam that you are going to sit. Okay, even though the past paper structures might change, most of the time, okay, even though the past paper structures might change, most of the time the questions testing format is going to be similar. Okay, so sometimes a question which is tested in MCQ last time would be complicated and tested in part 2 structured essay this time. That could happen. Okay, so past paper practice is very important during the last few days. Okay, you have to keep that in mind. Never ever go to exam at least attempting past papers from 2015. You should be completely okay with the past papers. You should have no doubts in the past papers. That is one main important thing which you will have to keep in mind. Okay, so those who have already started past papers, I would recommend you to start from 2011 to 2025. Okay, this is for ICT. For accounting, other subjects also you can apply the same. If you are a max stream students, physics, who are doing max physics and all, you should try the papers before this as well. Obviously you might know it. Okay, so make sure to do the past papers. In ICT, it started in 2011, so it's very obvious that if you start from 2011 to 2025, that would be more than enough. Okay, so apart from this, you should practice a set of questions where, like, not full format papers. So most of the model papers and all those things will be like full format papers. So what I have planned this time is to give, yeah, what I have planned this time is to give it in a different format. Okay, I will explain those formats and all those things. Okay, but before that, we'll go through what are the other things you will have to do. So past papers, definite. Okay, apart from that, you should have covered your syllabus by now. Okay, you should have covered your syllabus by now. In ICT, we have already covered the syllabus. Due to that incident, I couldn't do the unit number 12 and 13 live for the online students, but I shared the recording. Hope you would have managed it. But anyways, again, before your exam, in some online rapid series, I will be doing it. Okay, so apart from that, all the classes, okay, accounting, ICT, economics, business studies, max, physics, technology, art stream, whatever the, okay, whatever the IoT will be done this Sunday for the Sigma students, but for other batches it's already done. So all the syllabus should have been covered by now. Okay, if you haven't covered it, try to cover it any way it is possible before this weekend. By this Sunday or by Monday, Tuesday, try to cover the syllabus. You should at least okay, you should at least have covered it just with the overall knowledge. At least you should have touched all the lessons in the syllabus. Okay, so after that, when you are studying, that will be recap. Okay, so covering syllabus. And one more mistake that you should avoid these days is stop studying. Okay, stop studying, start learning. Okay, stop studying and start learning. What is the difference between studying and learning? Learning is something you are gaining by yourself. At the same time, study is something you are going to get it through someone. Okay, so what most people do these days is they try to cover the syllabus, okay, like with some rapid seminars, series, quick revisions, all those things you will be starting to cover. But actually, when you are attempting a quickly covering revision program or a seminar, apart from the theory, at this moment, I mean, by keeping 50, 60 days to your exam, if you are going to do that, I would say it's completely useless. What is the reason for saying that is, there also you are going for a 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour, 5 hour period, you will be just learning, like studying something from someone, okay? And that is not going to be useful for you afterwards. But when you are learning that, you will see, new concept. Okay, I didn't know that. This I forgot. It's getting recap. But the same thing is going to happen again. You will forget it. There won't be use for it. So what you will have to do is you are going to start learning. So I would say avoid unnecessary classes, avoid unnecessary programs, avoid unnecessary seminars and stuffs, which is not actually useful. Okay. For example, if you take ICT, okay, there is a revision session or quick recap for unit number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. Okay, unit number 6 theories, unit number 7, 8. So for basic part which you already know, I'm going to cover it in 2, 3 hours again. So there's no use, because if you already know a concept, there is no use of learning it again. But if you are going to do something which is going to be a little hard for you, okay, we will also do a survivor series where a hard, like students who feel hard, okay, or students who have missed sessions, or students who have missed the understanding of those concepts, you all can join. But others, those who are already okay with those lessons, you all don't have to join. Okay, so that is how you should work these days. If you are already covered with the syllabus in the classes, don't have to go for unnecessary seminars, unnecessary series and all. No, that's the class. Okay, unnecessary seminar series and all to cover it. It won't work. Okay, so I personally did both 2 subjects without going for any classes, and one subject I did with classes. Okay, so class revision, all those things will like push you, but it won't solely help you to go for a good result. You have to keep that in mind. Okay, and just students who are like without the theory, who are just going for revision series, revision seminars and all, and just covering the syllabus, make sure you all are just learning the topic, you are not learning the theory. Okay, so that is also useless. You can spend that time by putting 2x, yeah, by putting 2x you can watch the theory lessons instead of doing rapid series seminars and all. Okay, I'm honestly saying this because there is no use of just learning the topics. This is the topic. In this topic, these are things. What's the use of that? You are not going to gain anything. If you take the short note, that's enough. Rather than that, reading a short note is better. Okay, keep those things in mind. And yeah, self-study. Yeah, self-study is the best method now. Even I would not force you to join the classes now. Okay, I would keep survivor series. I'll keep this thing, past paper discussions and all, but I'm not going to force you, because if I'm discussing the 2020 paper, and if you are fully okay with the 2020 paper, you obviously don't have to join. But if there is something which you definitely have to join, I will inform it in the group that you will have to join these and all. I will inform that in the group as well. So you should be precise on those things. Okay. So if you haven't covered your syllabus by yourself, make sure to cover it anyhow. Watch the recordings, do something, sit the whole day and cover the syllabus. If you are covered with the syllabus, Okay, if you are covered with the syllabus, I'll answer your doubts. Okay, all the related doubts you are having, not related to the subject, related to doing these things. Okay, I'll explain it after my explanation. Okay, so at least whatever the method, just cover the syllabus. Yes, okay, cover the syllabus. So after covering the syllabus, you will at least have the confidence. Okay, I have at least covered the syllabus, and then when you are doing papers, obviously you will start learning new things, and it's okay if you did not know anything when doing the paper, and if you are learning it newly. So for example, you might have completed the whole syllabus, you go and do a paper, you don't know a question, you don't know the answer, you will find what, so I haven't learned properly. No, that's completely fine. You are doing that. Okay, if you are doing that, that's if it is happening, that's completely fine, it's completely normal. You just have to go to the past paper, refer the answer, or any paper which you are doing, refer the answer and learn it. Then again, when you are going to do that question, you should not forget it. Okay, so make sure to keep it in mind. If you are facing new questions and if you are not able to answer, that is completely normal. You don't have to worry that, okay, other person answered this, I couldn't answer this. Okay, Harry, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay, so what you should do, definitely learn that new question and know it yourself without getting stressed. Okay, so learning past papers, covering the syllabus, learning yourself, which simply means self-study is very important these days. Okay, self-study is very important these days. And the last thing, okay, the last thing which you are going to do is you are going to practice, not the last thing I'll say, last before thing, practice new papers and questions. Okay, just by doing the past paper is not going to be enough. You are going to attempt model papers, you are going to attempt new kinds of questions. Okay, at least question by question, full paper, that doesn't matter. The what I'm coming to say is you have to try new type of questions, new type of IoT questions, new type of Python questions. Okay, if not different types of questions. Even in accounting, if you take company accounts, different kinds of company accounts. Even in business studies, economics, different types of question, you are going to find an answer. Okay, you have to go through the paper, you have to, okay, you have to go through the paper, FWC papers, term test papers, and find new questions, and then you are going to answer them. Okay, so practice new papers and questions that you will have to definitely do. And the last point is going to be, while doing all of these things, the main thing is you should not get stressed. Okay, if you get stressed, you are not going to do it properly. So most of you all might feel stressed these days. Okay, when writing a paper, when covering the syllabus, you might feel stressed. Okay, so what am I going to say is, to avoid the stress, you are not going to get stressed. Okay, what am I going to say is, when you started, keep this in mind properly, this definitely works. Okay, stress or pressure or depression or breakup or whatever. Okay, so okay, to avoid that, Hari, what am I going to say is, when you start a day, okay, when you start a day, don't think about the A level day. Think about the end of the current day. Okay, you start today. So tomorrow is Saturday. No, you start Saturday. Hari? Okay, you start the Saturday. What you are going to think is how you are going to end the Saturday tomorrow, how you are going to end it. Okay, so what you are going to do is, okay, so today I have planned to do ICT. I'll do this paper, I'll cover this unit, I'll do these kind of questions. So that's your only target for that day. You are not going to think about any other thing. Okay, and do that for that particular day, because your target is going to be limited. Today I'm going to finish this. Anyhow, stay awake, don't eat or whatever. Do and complete it. Sleep, 5 to 6 hours sleep continuously you should take these days, because the last few days you will be lacking your sleep. Like last 2 weeks, obviously you won't get enough sleeps and all that can like happen. So during these days, little sleep, not little means not much, 5 to 6 hours, maximum 6 hours, but 5 hours is better. Okay, and yeah, that's how you're going to avoid stress. For example, now you sleep Saturday and then you wake up Sunday. What is going to be in your mind? what am I going to do today? What am I going to do today? Sunday, until the end of Sunday, what is my plan? Okay, doing this lesson, doing this paper, covering this paper, like that, you have a plan. No matter the paper is 5 hours, six, like 3 hours, 2 hours, you are going to finish it. Okay, you are going to complete the target, sleep. So if you are keeping all the days, okay, all the days in your mind, except like instead of keeping the A levels in your mind, if you keep each day in your mind, you will feel less stress. Okay, so what will happen is, if you always think about keeping A levels, today, if you start the day, half of the day you would get stressed. The work you are doing, you will feel like in 48 days A levels is there, but I don't know this. In 48 days, this is there. Okay, so I can't do this. In 48 days, A level is there, but still I don't know this. Like that, you will get stressed. Okay, start a weekly plan. Start a weekly plan. In that week, each day you put a target, and then every day think about only that particular day. You have to know, today I have some target. My target is to complete that only. If I do it consistently every day, by the end of these A levels, at the time of A levels, I will be completely all right. So I don't have to worry. Keep that in your mind. Keep that in your mind. Okay. So for a week plan, these are the things I'm going to do. Start the day. Think only about the end of the day. What is the target you are going to have on that day? That's the only thing. Tomorrow, day after tomorrow, what is going to happen? Don't think about anything. Today you are going to do this. Okay, so today I have this class, I have these papers at the class, I have to do this past paper, I'm going to complete this unit. Don't see whether you are tired, don't see whether you are sleepy, because 48 days no left. So don't see whether you are not in a mood to study, just do it. Okay, just do whatever the target is for the day. Next day, start it freshly. So if you do like this, step by step by step by step, you are building up a confidence in yourself, and your stress level will go low. Because just think, why you have to stress? If it is A levels, definitely you are going to face it. Okay, just because you get stressed, it's not going to help. It will like go like level you down, but stress won't never level you up. Okay, up level karane nahi. So you should keep that in mind and work. Okay, so first thing is like, the last thing is, you should avoid stress. For that, the main thing which you have to do is think about only a day. You know how many days are left. 48 days are left. But if you see each day, and if you complete each day very well, you have 48 days more left. Okay, so if I say 48 days more left, why you are getting stressed? Because the work you are doing for each day is not enough. If you keep a day in your mind when you are starting the day, you will do a lot for that day. So then you will think, okay, there are 48 days more. If I do this much of work for one day, for 48 days, how much work I can do? If you keep that in mind, definitely you won't get stressed, and the work which you are doing will get more efficient in more than 100 times. Okay, I have personally done this. This helps a lot. Just don't think about tomorrow. Only problem you have is A level, right? Okay, if you might have any other problems, but the main thing, main problem which you are having now is stress. Sorry, A levels. So keep that stresses away. You will automatically get ready for A levels if you do the thing which I say. Plan for the day, do whatever on that day, do whatever and complete the relevant day. That's what you are going to do. Hare. So keep that thing in mind. No stress. Hare. So do you understand what did I say? The 5 things: past paper, self-study. Okay, don't get stressed, practice new set of papers, and do cover the syllabus. Okay, Hari, so these things you are going to. Okay, your questions I will answer later. If you are typing now, won't work out because I'm not going to read the chats properly. Okay, so I'm explaining my thing to, so after that I'll give you a time to answer your questions also. Hari, so this is going to be the things which you are going to do, and main thing is avoid those unnecessary seminars. Okay, I'm not saying because someone has sent in my group and all. Okay, which means these days students are very stressed, right? So most of the people, what they will do is they will use them. Okay, how they are going to use them? 2 months left. Okay, cover this. cover all the lessons. Okay, just 1,500 rupees, just 2,000 rupees, like that they will say. You will also say just 2,000 and you will join, but there is actually no use of it. They will cover the whole syllabus with the topics. Okay, so that's no use. So keep that in mind. Okay, whenever someone is putting courses, all those things, you don't get stressed about that. You don't try to, if I go to this one, it will, no, it won't. It's not like that. Okay, if you work properly, it would work out. Don't fill your full week with classes. You need a lot of time to self studies. Okay, ICT mostly. Okay. Okay, sir. See, if you can cover the syllabus within like 50, 60 days, then why you are studying all these 2 years? No use, right? So it's completely marketing fool. You are being a marketing fool at that time. So don't get trapped into those things. You spend your own time properly. Okay. And also, just because one of your friend is joining something, you don't have to join. Keep that in mind also. Your friend might be weak, you might be not weak, but your friend might be just joining. You don't have to join just because of that. Spend your time wisely. You have only 48 days left. These days, don't just randomly go and stuck into seminars, stuck into series. No, that's not no point at all. You focus on yourself. Okay, study, do papers selfly. Okay, do what is efficient. If a class is being efficient, yes, you can join. Even the MCQ program, when we are discussing the questions, if you are writing the answer and if you feel like you are getting distracted, okay, if you are not doing it properly, it's better you do the question and answer it by yourself. Okay, so there are things like that. I also, there are students who join the MCQ program but don't join the classes. Like, I know, even if I am someone, like for example, if I'm doing unit 1 2, I won't join because I already know unit 1 and 2. No, so like that, selectively go for classes and do the papers and all those things. Hare. So I'll say about the last series. Okay, so this is about the thing which you have to commonly do in these days. Okay, and now we are coming into the topic which I told, the expedition 95 plus series. Expedition 95 plus series. What is this Expedition 95 plus series? Okay, so Expedition 95 plus series is the program. Okay, not rapid series or seminars or whatever. It's just a program where I'm going to make you all get ready for the exam. Why 95 plus series? Because if you take 95, more than 95 for this, then what, you are a top level student. Okay, uh but the thing is, it's not possible to take 95, but if you take, you can go to MIT and learn. Not MIT, yeah, MIT and learn. Okay, MIT means the most the popular university, so it's easy to take 59, but it's hard to take 95 for this. Most of the students can obviously score until 90 92, but 95 is something hard. Okay, expedition series, no way 95 plus. Okay, I have to put it. Okay, so now how this expedition 95 plus series is going to work. So during the past years, what I was identifying is, I went through all the past papers and all those things. The most common factor every student says after the exam is, this time structure change, this time structure change. But after getting the paper, I never see a structure change. I don't know what you all are saying as a structure change. You will also say that, but I don't want to hear it from you all. So what am I going to do? I will be giving you all 5 expedition papers. 5 expedition papers. These expedition papers are not going to be a single format paper. Okay, so for example, expedition paper 1, expedition paper, expedition paper 1. I'll explain about the expedition paper 1. The expedition paper 1 is going to be 100 MCQs. 100 MCQs, and it's going to be 3 hours. How did the expedition name created? Randomly popped into my mind. It's not a big deal. ඒක problem එකක් කරගන්න එපා. හරි. ඔයාට මරියම් කියලා කවුද නම තිබ්බේ? කොහොමද නම ආවේ කියලා අහන්න බෑනේ. ඔයාගේ අම්මට හිතපු නිසා තිබ්බේ. ඒ වගේ මට හිතපු නිසා මම මේකට තිබ්බේ. හරි. Okay, so expedition paper 1, how this is going to work? 100 MCQs are there. And there's a 3-hour paper. So normally for 50 MCQs, they give 2 hours. So for 100 MCQs, you have to give 4 hours. No. I'm going to give 3 hours. You can do any much of MCQs from this 100 MCQs. Some are easy, some questions are hard, some questions are complex, some there might be mistakes, some there might be no answers, but still you are going to answer all the questions. Okay. So no. Expedition series, after doing these questions, I won't discuss them because imagine discussing 100 MCQs with you all, it's not going to work out, right? Because already we are doing no. So this, I will give you a detailed marking scheme. The marking scheme will be given, we will correct the papers and give, but if you feel like why I got this wrong, so you can contact us, contact the doubt desk. So special doubt desk will be appointed for this particular purpose itself. They will clear that particular doubt. Okay, so this is how that expedition paper 1 is going to happen. So expedition paper 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not going to say what's the format. There might be MCQs. There might be 10 structured questions. There might be 5 structured questions and 50 MCQs. There might be 50 MCQs and 5 essay questions. There might be 10 essay questions. Who knows? You are going to come without knowing how the question is going to be tested. All the papers are 3 hours. Okay. All the papers are 3 hours. Yes, all the papers are 3 hours. Only 3 hours time. Okay. There might be 20 MCQs, 10 structured question, 2 essay question. There might be 10 essay question, 2 structured question, 5 MCQs. Anyway, it could be. Okay, 3 hours is there. You are going to do it. Hare. So, so you are going to face something which is unexpected. So I should have kept the name as unexpected 95 plus paper series, but it's okay. Harry already kept no. And physical students, you all can come to the class physically. Regularly pay the month. Okay, July fee, which is 5,000, which you regularly pay for the institute. Pay that. You don't have to make any extra payment. Online students also just join the online classes by making the monthly payment of June. Okay, you don't have to make any extra payments. Nothing is specially there because this is our regular class. External students, if you are going to join this, you will have to make the monthly class payment by contacting the coordinator and join. Okay. Internal students, you all don't have to worry. Just regular form, you pay the fees and join. That's it. Okay. You don't have to pay anything separately because it's our normal class. Okay. So usually our classes goes for 6 hours, right? 6 hours. Expedition paper 1 and expedition paper 2 will be kept on the same day. First 3 hours, it's going to be expedition paper 1. The next 3 hours, it's going to be expedition paper 2. So starting on June 15th at Kandy, Monday, 8:30 to 3:30. 2 papers will be there for 6 hours. One is 100 MCQs. Second paper, I don't know. You guess. It might be structured essay or whatever. Then on Wednesday at Kiribati Maxicon, Thursday SASIC, and here after that online on Friday, and Sunday it would be at Sigma. So 1 week expedition paper 2 are done. On the upcoming week, okay, on the upcoming week, what we will be doing is, so this is first week, huh? This is first week. 6 hours are there, two papers, expedition paper 1 and 2. In the second week to the third, no, 2, 3, 4. No, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, until the fourth week. So 1, 2 will be done here. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, until the second week for the fourth week, what we'll be doing is, there is a class for 6 hours. No, class is for 6 hours. Hare, class is for 6 hours. On the first, okay, on the first 3 hours, you will be doing the expedition paper. You will be doing the expedition paper in the class regularly. You will be doing the expedition paper for first 3 hours. Okay. And for the next 3 hours, I will be doing past paper discussion. Okay, I'll be doing past paper discussion from 2020 to 2025 in the part 2, or not part 1, because already we are doing so much of MCQs. So in the part 2 paper, important questions, hard questions, I will be doing. After, if we have another time, we will complete the full paper. So for the first 3 hours, you write a paper, which is expedition paper. And for the next 3 hours, you are going to discuss the past paper. So in this compulsory part, which you have to do, the past paper thing and the practice new papers and questions, you don't have to worry about this much because I am going to give you enough new questions. You will go to the level of suicide. Okay, so expedition papers won't be discussed. Detailed answer schemes will be given because discussing papers is no use these days except for the past papers, because past papers are mandatory. But these papers, if I start discussing, people will get different doubts or have to answer that doubt. Those who are studying, their time will be waste. So a detailed marking scheme will be given for all the papers. You can refer them and get to know the answer. If you are unable to find how this answer came and all, there will be a like dedicated doubt desk which would be allocated for expedition paper doubt clearing. They will clear it out. Okay, in the next 3 hours, I'm going to discuss past papers from 2020 to 2025. Past papers, the important questions I will be doing. You'll have to take a printout of the past paper book. You have to bring to the class. If the same class, after writing the paper, a half an hour break will be given and we will be starting the paper discussion. Okay, past paper discussion. Okay, so this is the concept for the last 48 days. Okay, after completing them, so did you understand the class structure for the next few days, next few weeks? 3 hour paper, 3 hour past paper discussion. Okay, I'll write the dates, I'll make the date and send it to you. Okay, online students, you will have to turn on the camera and do it. No one will be allowed to turn off the camera and do camera setup. I will tell you, switch on the laptop camera, make it aligned to the paper you are writing with your face, with your hands completely. You will have to keep it there. No one, other students won't be able to see your videos. Only the invigilator, the coordinator who will be here watching you all, invigilating you all, will be able to see it. Okay, so even if you go for the A-level exams, anyhow you have to show your face and you have to write. No, so don't say like I'm uncomfortable to say, like those things you can't say. Okay, so because definitely for the exams when you go, you are going to do it. And if you are an online students, if you want to write the paper, writing is definitely highly recommended if you are writing it physical. And if you want to come and write it online, just come and write it online. Shift from the online class to the shift from online class to the physical class if you need to write it physically. No issues. If you have made the payment already for the online classes, give me a second. Hashim. Okay, Harry. If you have already made the payment for the online classes, you can just let me know, coordinator know, and shift it to the institute. No issues in that. Okay. And for the July month, okay, for the July month, after this expedition paper series is done, okay, after the expedition paper series is done, sticker material missed. Nice. You are you do some MCQs instead of the time you are spending to make stickers. Yeah. All the institute, all the Faraday, Mexicon, SASIC, and Sigma also online. This will be done. And at by July 11th, all these expeditions paper series and past papers will be done. July 11th is on Sigma, so on that week all will be done. Hari, and with that, our classes officially will conclude. Okay, our classes officially will be concluded. But July 12th, you will have to again see my face. Not July 11th, no, July 12th, I think. July 12th, no. July 11 or 12th. Okay, anyhow, on the last expedition paper series, the Sigma students will face that and the paper series will be concluded. I will inform when is the last day exactly with the dates. Okay, and after that, on the upcoming week, you will be facing, which is mostly July 12th, I think, July 12th. On a Sunday, you will be facing your final paper. Okay. Sometimes I think July 12th is the Sunday. Harry, July 12th is the Sunday. On the upcoming Sunday, wait, I'll correctly say the dates. We missed out 1 week. No, exactly. Harina make a ගිය සතිය පටන් ගන්න ඕනේ, but due to that accident scene, I had to postpone it for a week. So that's what the schedule will go a bit of partly. 19th other Sunday. Okay. So mostly on 19th. Yeah. Mostly on 19th, July 12th is the Sunday where you will have the last expedition paper series. So last paper will be done here. Okay. So you will have done 5 expedition paper series, right? So I will take top 10 out of these 5 papers, not using 1 1 1 1 paper. I will take your total marks for these 5 papers out of 500 who have scored the top marks. So top 10 will be selected and will be given some awards. Okay, where the awards will be given, I will say it. Okay, so expedition paper 1 to 5, the highest scorers, top 10 scorers for all the 5 papers, and no excuses, right on another day, all those things, no excuses unless you come up with a proper excuse with your parents in notification. I won't accept it. Hare. So presents would be there, awards would be there. පටන් ගත්තා. හරි. Okay, top 10 awards will be there for that particular series as well. Hare. And after that, you will have one final paper. You will have one final paper. This would mostly be on 19 July. Exact dates දාලා full schedule එක මම අද රැයට send කරන්නම්. Okay, this is mostly on 19 July. Give me a second. Yeah, no, shifted to a new home, and this is full of dust. But what to do? I quickly arrange the setup and started the class. So full day work, 7:15 or something only we finished all the work and quickly arranged this and came. Okay, so I guess 7:30. Why new house? Because why not? Wearing watch inside the house. No, I don't wear watch inside just because of the class I'm wearing it. Quickly arrange toys means I put a blank වගේ එතන එකයි දැම්මේ. Housewarming gift 7. Evan, aren't you tired? Why did you change means there are some works in that home. That's the reason. There's nothing in this room. After arranging, I'll show. No, 26 July final seminar. Because of snake, no man. I already got this before, but I didn't have plan to change. But now little me changed. Oh no, I won't do house tours and all. I'll do a studio tour for you in the class. Yeah. Exam එක තියාගෙන අහනවා මේ house tour. ඒ TikTok එකේ. OG is not the real reason. Yeah, if you know, you know. But I'm not like අර සතියේට මට ගෙදර එපා වුණා කියලා මාරලා, not like that. Okay, this home was, I got it early itself, but now it changed. I decided to change. We had other plans for this, so that's the reason. Hari. Okay, so enough. Come, Hari. Final paper. Okay. These people can't do well with the chat. Hari. Final paper would be on 19 July. Hari. For the final paper, you will get a full format paper, which is your exam paper, full format paper for 5 hours. First 8:30 to 10:30, you will have part 1. 11 to 2, you will have part 2. Mostly this exam would be, I plan to keep it in universities, but these university people are not giving me the halls. I don't know why. Don't know whether they put some restrictions, but anyway, I'll just arrange you all a hall to write this full paper. This would be a full 5-hour paper you will have to write. Okay, full paper. There will be centers. Okay, if you are around 50 kilometers within that center, you will have to definitely travel here and do it. For example, if I'm keeping it in Kandy, in a radius of 50 kilometer for the Kandy, if you are living, you will have to definitely come to the final paper and write it. Okay, those who are very far away, I will try to arrange something online with a proper setup. Okay, Hari. So I will check with each of your address. I will check where you all, and then only I will allocate. Hari. Yeah, because final paper, the gift is going to be a little valuable and prestige, prestige, whatever it is. Nah, so I have to be very fair. Hari. So according, like for example, if Gaul is far away from Colombo, but if there are around 30 students in Gaul, I have to arrange a hall there also. Like that, I will do it. Okay. Hari. So Sigma students. Institute students, you will have to write it definitely institute. All online 100 කිසිම හේතුවක් නිසා. No any other time is allocated. 19 July morning 8 to 5. Whatever you have, just come and do it. If someone put a final seminar on that day, I'll make some adjustments and give. And yeah, for this particular final paper, also, we will be selecting top 10 and we will be giving awards. So you have a chance of winning top 20 awards for 10 for the expedition paper series and 10 for the final paper series. Okay, so for the mock paper series and after 19 July, on 26th July, you will have your final seminar. In the final seminar, a discussion will be, okay, a discussion of the whole syllabus will be there, combining them into questions. Unit 1, 2, 3, 4 under one question with MCQ, structured and essay. Unit 5, 6, 7 separate questions will be there. 8, 9, 10, 11 separate questions will be there. Few MCQs, structured and a essay question. A whole discussion will be done. Okay, I'll adjust the discussions according to the timing because last year there were 120 MCQs. I finished 90 odd questions. Those 30 which I didn't do again came back and hit me that I didn't complete the book. So again, I put online session and do it. But this time that's not going to happen. Final seminar will be TAD, target area discussion. I'll be doing full syllabus coverage once more fully in a very effective way in the final seminar. So 26 July, you will have your final seminar. This is not given online. Okay, so full physical, wherever you are, you will have to travel to the location. It would be mostly Kelaniya University. I confirmed, but still they didn't send me the confirmation email. They said they will give, but suddenly I don't know what happened to this university. But anywhere, okay, I will put the seminar, no, but mostly it's Kelaniya University auditorium. So no, they confirmed it verbally. Through the formalities, they still didn't confirm. They are not confirming. I don't know what happened with these universities. So for the final seminar, definitely all the online students should have to come to the seminar physically. No online option is there. Okay, so every year, 25 onwards, we started this. Every year, this is going to be the same. Final seminar, I mean, everyone have to come physically because you are learning for a 2 years online. Physical students, anyways, you will come. Online students, you are learning for 2 years online. And after that, there's you just continue the final seminar online and finish it. Is not worth it. So one day, just take some time, travel. Maximum from the Sri Lanka, from Jaffna, if you are coming, that would be 8 hours, no, in bus. If you are coming, if you are traveling in private vehicle, that is less. Okay, so if we have people, we will arrange some transportation like a van or bus. Okay, and we will let you all get together and come. So usually people from Veligama, Mavanalla, last time Candy students gathered, they put a van, booked it and came and went. Okay, so Badulla, okay, your boys can come in bus, obviously. Boys don't ask for vans. You'll just take a bus. So you all can travel and come. If you all don't have place to sleep, there is a okay. I'm not going to arrange you accommodation. Okay, this is not a international conference. Okay, so you all can sleep in the bus halt and come morning. In Colombo there are rooms, but you can approximately keep 8 o'clock and come. You can use my other house, okay? I'll open it up. For me itself, I have to go 2 hours to Colombo. Uh, at what time it will start? The starting time will be 8:30. Okay, but 1,000 students gathering in one place would obviously take some time. So 9 o'clock we will start, but 8:30 is the starting time. I'll put the rules and all those things, how you should go and all those things. So final seminar, full TAD discussion will be done. Target area discussion will be done. Hari, target area discussion. Target area discussion. And yeah, for the final paper, you definitely have to come if you're within the given range. But if you're far away, if we can't arrange any allocate any halls for you all, we will let you write online, but with full strict conditions. Okay. So target area discussion will be done in the final seminar. So final seminar would go until 5 o'clock. Then 5 to 6, we will be having our top 10 sermon, top 10 award giving ceremony. Okay, external students, if you all want, you all can leave because they won't be willing to stay. So internal students, you all have to stay for the award ceremony also. And if for the internal students, how to register for the final seminar, I will say it at the beginning of July. You can get registered for it, and after all the internal students get registered only, we will open it for the external students, because no internal student should lose the opportunity to join, because we have limited seat. Even if one student is there extra, we can't allocate a seat. Okay, so 5 to 6 o'clock we will be providing you all the awards. So as I said, for the final paper, top 10, I will be providing with I'll be giving a scooter, an electric scooter. Okay. And for the expedition paper, top 10, expedition paper, top 10, that's going to be a laptop. Five. Oh, sorry, not top 10. Oh, shit. Top 1. තා චුට්ටෙන් බාල්ලි අරන් ඔළුවේ බාගන්නවා. හොඳ වෙලාවට වේරුනේ. Top 10 කියලා. Oh shit. Okay. හරි. Hurry. So, yeah, for the top 1 of expedition paper, bro, 10 scooters, how can I even buy? I'll buy another car. Okay, so final paper, top 1, and you will be getting an electric scooter. 10 scooters, එතන දාන්න බෑ. Okay, so expedition paper, top 1, we will be giving a laptop. Hari. Okay, we will be giving a laptop. And for the second, third place in the final paper, we haven't decided the prizes yet, but you might get something valuable for the top 10 also. At least like 20,000 worth of prize you will be getting. For the final paper top 10. Sorry, okay, listen to this. So final paper top 1, not only the electric scooter, you will get a trophy. So last time we gave a trophy which was around 2.5 feet long, a big one. Designed it in the way of an IT student holding a laptop, and that will be the student of the year 2026. Okay, so final paper ke menna me top 1 එකෙනා තමයි the student of the year 2026. In 2025, that was a student from Musaeus College. Second was a student from, the second runner-up was a student from Holy Cross College. The third was MLC. Fourth was Musaeus College. Fifth also was Musaeus College. Sixth was a Bandaranaike student. Seventh also was a Musaeus College student. Eighth was a Badiuddin Muslim Girls College Kandy. Ninth also was a Musaeus student. 10th also was a Musaeus student. Okay, so last time it was like Musaeus all over, but this time we'll see who's going to take over. Okay, no private candidates. Something fishy in Musaeus school. Don't know whether they copied. Okay, no. They won't, obviously. But this time I'm not sure. I mean, 25 students don't copy. I leaked the papers for Musaeus students. Hey. Okay, so this time, I don't know, but 25 students, obviously, they don't copy. Okay, so after giving, wait, I'll talk about the awards. Hari. So final paper top 10. awards will be given: a medal, a certificate, a gift. Top one, electric scooter, student of the year trophy, student of the year title, 2026 student of the year title, a medal, a scholarship, certificates, everything will be given. Gifts back from the sponsors. The sponsors also will give gifts, no, like calendar, not calendars, water bottles. I also got water bottles. What? Some gifts like diaries, all those things, they will give a pack. You take your friend and come to the stage to carry that out. Second student, final paper, second, sorry, calendars was a mistake, okay? Sometimes they might give the 2027 calendars. Okay, so final paper, top two is there. They will get the, not they, I can directly say she will get the, okay, one also, she will get the scooter, all those things. Second one, second student, second place will get the runners up trophy. That will be like, this time the trophy is going to be very big, huh? Like, not like your height. 3 feet, 3.5 feet, like this size, a trophy, a nicely designed one. I'll launch it. I'll give the intro for that. Okay. Harry. So yeah, last time we designed it. I designed this thing in 3D and gave it to a person to handcraft it. That person handcraft the trophy and brought it. Okay. So a second place will get the runners up trophy, which would be a silver color one. And then mostly that student would get a laptop or a tab. Okay. So yeah, last year trophy itself was like 35 to 40,000. So this time also we'll see. Harry, this time it would be more expensive. Uh, I'm not going to make anything in this. So what to do? What to do? Harry, it's okay, Harry. So some bankrupt tamai. You all don't think because of the 1,000 students, I'm going to make a big profit. No, I think I would go around in a big loss. I think so. But it's fun. It's fun. Okay. It's fun. We'll do. Okay. So, no. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about it. Okay. Okay. So, second place, the second trophy, medal, and all those things I will give. The third student is going to get the third place, second runner up. Okay. Second runner up student, which is the third place, will get a trophy, medal, certificate, gifts, a tab or a laptop, tab mostly. And others usually will get a smartwatch, a certificate, a medal, sponsors gift, and some scholarships until top 10. The expedition paper series top one will be titled, I am still thinking of a name for it. I'll give a name. I'll give the name. So that's the student of the year. No, this is going to be something of the year. Okay. So top one will get a laptop with a trophy, with a prize and all those things, with medals and nerd of the year. Okay, so everyone's who scores well is not a nerd. Okay. Uh, and- Harry, okay. So and all those things, expedition paper 1, 2, 3 also will get trophies, medals, and all those things. And the next top 10 students also will get some gifts, medals, and all those things. Okay. So last time I didn't give medals. I gave the trophies and no, I didn't give medals. The reason was someone stole the medal. We kept it in the hall last week and last day, and when morning the medals are not there. Maybe they thought it's actual gold and took it. Bro missed the $50,000. Sorry, not dollar, 50,000 worth of trophies and took the 3,000 worth of medals. Okay. We'll do like something like that. Okay. So, top 10 awards will be given for the expedition paper series also. And after 6 o'clock, no, at that place, they won't keep CCTVs because it's the auditorium, right? They can't monitor our events. Okay. So, they don't have rights to record it. Okay. So, expedition paper, final paper awards, Urnata Passe. We can't leave the students who put an effort to do those things, not efforts to those who write the seminar, so write the papers, come to the paper and all those things. So for the whole batch of 2026, there will be a special kind of dinner or a high tea buffet kind of arrangement. Dinner කියලා මම ඔයාලට බත් ටිකයි soya meat ටිකයි පොල් සම්බෝලයක් හදලා දෙනවා. It's also called a dinner. Okay. So a dinner will be there for you all only for the internal students. Suddenly nature okay, so I won't chase if you are staying. I'm just saying. Right? So a dinner will be there. So if students you all are getting late, you all can quickly grab something and run home. And students who can stay can sit, have a dinner. What to give at the I'll think about that and tell but the budget එක බලන්න ඕනේ. හරි. So yeah, so if you are far away, you will get a late no. So බුෆේ දුන්නාම අපේ මේ සිග්මා ළමයිට විතරක් ඕක මදි වෙනවා. 1000කට රේන්ජ් කරත් එයාලට මදි වෙනවා. හරි. ටී එකයි බටර් කේක් කියලායි fried rice. Okay, so we will arrange a separate area for that and we will do those things as well. Hare, so we will get and enjoy the dinner and all those things. After that, you all can say goodbye and leave home. And then August 10th, you will have your exams. You all can do that. All those things. After that, I won't be disturbed by you all after that. Okay. Hare. Okay, ice cream also I will give because that's our tradition, right? Even the last year also I gave. Last year for the whole students, I gave a pack of snacks like small, but this time it won't be small because you all are 26 now. Not because I love you, okay? Just because you all are leaving me, I'm happy. That's what I'm giving you, okay? Harry, I'm so much happy that you all are leaving. So I'm going to give you a big treat and let you all live. Happy ending. Okay. Harry, I'm not going to cry. I won't cry. I will miss you all. But 27 is more closer than you all. Right? Okay. Joke. Actually, you are not my favorite, but still, that's a joke. You all are not the best batch. So that's going to be it. And after that, your final seminar, with the final seminar, everything will be done. And this is going to be the series program and the procedure for the last 48 days you all are spending. Now was everything related to the part clear, program clear, about the awards? And one more thing, okay? If you really get the chance to get top 1, top 2, top 3, at least top 10 within any of these two, you are extraordinary. And imagine if the same student, if one student got the first place in final paper and expedition paper, that would be top level. Huh? I mean, there's no more proud thing which you can do there. Okay. No, I would be honest. If your marks is the same, marks is equal, the highest in both, I won't check like, okay, he's getting, not he, sorry. She is getting final paper, top 1 also. So for this, we will give another best. I won't think like that. For your efforts, I'll give the result. You can trust me 100%. I won't be unfair or favorize with anyone. For your paper also, I won't even know your name. I'll give index number through the coordinator. And I, with some paper markers, will be correcting the paper. අනේ ඒක පස්සේ බලමු. Yeah, okay, Atifa. Yes. Class timings and everything I have clearly included in the poster which I have sent. You can refer to it. Harry, so if one student got first place in both final and expedition paper, I would completely make that a big surprise and you will get something which you never expected. Okay, if you got first place in both final and expedition paper, who have that capacity? Let's see. And getting top 10 within this is going to be a really big thing. Okay, and there are more than 600-700 students going to write the exam. Getting top 10 first place. Okay, top 10 first place is not going to be easy, but if you do it, you are really But okay, very difficult, but don't. And one more thing, Hari, the special thing I want to say, if you studied well, worked hard, and did not get, like, was not able to get into this top 10, you might be expecting yourself within this top 10, but sometimes you won't be able to, because only 20 students are going to get that, no. So you can't be sad at that time, you can't be disappointed, you can't be demotivated. Failures and success both comes in life, you should be ready to accept both. I was not a person, I was so much expecting to be top 10 in my accounting class. So that, during those days, the 10th place got 94.5, my marks was 94. So I missed top 10. But if I got down on that time, I think out of the top 10, only 2% is more than me in that particular rank, and all the other 8 people were after me in the actual A level results. Okay, so everything depends on all three subjects. Just because you couldn't do this, you should not be worried. Okay, failure, success, both you should be ready to accept. Okay, I would also fail, I would also get success. So now currently in the 26th batch, I'm very happy with the number of students joining, inquiries coming and all. But even if these classes which I'm doing would become a failure, I have to be ready to accept it, because life is not fair to anyone. Okay, life won't think that you are power, you are sin. Okay, sympathy balanna. If life would play hard, you will feel really sad while others are getting on stage and they are receiving an award. You won't get jealous. Okay, getting jealous and sad is different. Obviously, you would get sad as a human. Okay, I couldn't do it, like that, a kind of feeling that you would get. But I would say that's a feeling in life that you should go through. Okay, just because you couldn't get there doesn't mean we shouldn't celebrate the people who got there, right? You should keep that in mind. Even if you put the efforts and if you couldn't come there, that's completely fine. Okay, you can be sad, but don't get demotivated. You work better. Okay, I couldn't be there, which means what something I didn't do, they have done. That's why they are there and we are sitting here. So next in the A level, after A level results, during the award ceremonies and all, I should be on the stage. For that, I will work. You will have to work. Understood that? Ready to accept both win and failure. You have to be ready. Okay, just because of this you can't get disappointed, because I am a person who was sitting on the seat while I was getting the award. Okay, then I became a person who got the award after the result, and now I'm a person who is giving the award. So life is completely unpredictable. Okay, so you don't get ever demotivated or ever upset just because other only 20 people, if 20 people got the award out of 1980 people is not going to get it, right? So you can't get upset because of that. You will be sad. Think, I didn't do something that they did, that's why I'm here, and they are ready to accept it. Okay, because after this thing, some students cry, some students like get upset too much and they stop studying for the LS. You should not never do it, because you never know when life has kept the good part for you and kept the bad part for you. Okay, so if you get the good part, you can enjoy, no problem. If your life is going good, share that happiness with others is perfectly fine. You putting a status on these things, that's completely fine. Okay, but don't play too much. Okay, I got the top 10, I can easily go through it. Not like that. If you are happy, it's okay. Okay, be happy, celebrate your success. At the same time, if you did not get it, you don't have to worry. Not only in this, in other classes also, I mean, in final papers, in these results, all those things, if you are not going to win, you should be ready to accept the failure also. Don't get upset over it. Okay, some students after the award ceremony, they are not ready to face me also. No, I won't think you worked hard, you were doing good in class, but you didn't come into top 10. So I would be upset with you. No, I will treat you according to how I treat you usually. You don't have to worry about the paper series and all those things and get upset in the final seminar without meeting. Also, some student ran just because they didn't get into top 10. So I would be upset with me. No, okay, I won't be. Okay, you can completely face me after the seminars. Okay, after this series, I won't be upset with you all if you didn't get into top 10, because only 20 people can get into top 10. It's very logical. If you didn't get, you might have scored well, but still you won't be able to get into top 10. That's completely fine. One thing I should tell is you should not get upset. You getting upset, and if that feels not good for me, sometimes I won't do this for the next batch also, because students are getting upset just because for make 20 students happy, should I make the other rest of the students sad? Like that, I would question myself. So don't do it. Ready to face the failure, because failures is something in life which you should face, and success is also something you should face in life. You have to be ready. But maximum I'm saying is, even if you fail here, even if you couldn't get into top 10, make it a success in your A-level results. Okay. So A-level results, everyone can win, getting 3 A's. So keep it as a target. Get to a good rank, go for a good target, good result, and keep in mind always, people are waiting for you, okay, to lose several people, except for few people. Most of the people are waiting for you to fail. Okay, you might not know, your friends might be jealous with you, your best friend might be jealous with you if you get 1 or 2 marks more than them. They might be the closest friend with you, but still they might be jealous. That's how life is. You have to accept the world. Okay, so yeah, especially relatives. Okay, I don't know if my relatives people are studying here, but still I really hate my relatives. Okay, because okay, that's, I don't know. Okay, I don't know now. Some relatives are here. Like, but actually, even if you all are here, also that's okay. I hate my relatives because not all, but most. Why? The reason is the way they come across the people are not good. Okay, if even now, okay, even now, what I have advised to my parents is, if they are coming across a child or a person in my age, don't ever compare me with them. Uh, My path was completely different, so I have done something. They will do it later. Okay, so sometimes later they might grow more than me and would go down. So don't ever compare. Okay, so your parents also shouldn't do that. Other parents also shouldn't do it to your parents. Okay, and for you all, you don't compare yourself with anyone. Okay, and most people, okay, don't let them compare. That's the only thing I have in mind. Okay, you can't stop them comparing, but don't let them compare, which means not only your relatives, huh? There are people, your friends are there, your most other peoples are there, surrounding neighbors peoples are there, so they will try to compare you with them and put you down. The one thing which you should do is, in anything, they should not be able to compare with you. Okay, if you get a good results 3A, your parents are proud and nothing you have to worry. So don't let others compare you. Keep that in mind. Several people are waiting here for your loss. Okay, they are waiting until you are lost in order to celebrate it and compare you with their known people, with their children, and to celebrate their success. Okay, so keep that in mind. So at least for that, you will have to work. And many importantly, your parents. Okay, even you would not care. This generation students, if the relatives compares and all, I'm like, if someone is saying something to me, my relatives or something, I would just think, if I open the mouth, this family would go into two. So I just shut the mouth and wait. Okay, so we are like that, but your parents, they are a little previous generation. Okay, so don't let them get hurt just because of your parents, me relatives, or whoever the known people. Okay, everyone, once the result is coming, no one would ever ask you how are you, like, is your daughter or son studying well, where does he go to classes. Okay, let him, push him to study. Okay, do this. Okay, take this book and give, he, there are some resources here. Anyone do they say that? No, no one says that. But results, everyone pops in. Your son also did A levels, your daughter also did A levels. What's the result? Everyone will come because they are eagerly waiting for you to face a loss. Okay, and once you face the loss, they will again play their role, and you will go through several things. Most important, your parents will go through several important things. So I only a thing I'm going to say is, don't let people compare with you. Okay, so you should be in the top form that a person in your age could be. Okay, not in all ways. Okay, not everyone can fulfill everything. Okay, sometimes you might not be able to swim, but you might be able to drive. But sometimes you might be able to swim, but you might be not able to drive. A person is not perfect in everything. Some people can do few things, some people can't do few things. Okay, like you all can climb trees, no? Yeah, because you all are monkeys. So you all can climb trees, but sometimes you all might know how to swim. Okay, so you can't compare a monkey and a fish. A fish can swim, but a fish can't climb. A monkey can climb, but it can't swim. Some monkeys can, but most monkeys can't. Okay, Harry. So you have to understand every flowers are beautiful in its own nature. Our generation has that understanding, so I'm not worried about you all. Even if your relatives or someone will say, you will think I'm doing my work, no, it's okay, but your parents are still there. Okay, your parents will get upset. They don't know about this comparing and all. They will just get upset. Okay, my child didn't do this, but their child have done. I'm not doing enough, Kayla. They will get worried. So don't let them get worried. Okay, from my side, okay, I'll just say this session, I want you all to get the maximum hype. Okay, so I won't say these things usually. I'm not proud of those things because that's how life actually plays. So usually when I was studying in O levels, I never studied. Okay, I was just playing the fool randomly. I had several friends, lots of friends, but most of the time what I didn't understand was I was just a part. Okay, like a friend means I'm not the main person in their friends group. I was just an ignored one. Okay, I don't ever go through like most of the what we say friend related stuffs, going out at night, all those things I didn't do. I was staying at home, playing games. Okay, so I thought staying like that is something which is good. Okay, something which is very great. So that actually was not. But after the O level results, I realized actually life is not this. Okay, life is something where we have so much of, okay, okay, and the life is something where you have to face so much of things. Okay, so you have to make your parents proud, you have to earn, you have to buy this, buy that. Okay, fulfill your dreams and all those things you will have to go through. So at that time I decided that there was a point of time where I stopped playing the fool and started working. Okay, so that doesn't mean for the whole 2 years of ALL I studied. During the last 5 6 months I completely focused myself, invested myself into studies, double AT, whatever. I never ever got a B in my results after O level. Okay, everything was A plus, 95, 96. I never won after O level result because that was an ego which was generated. Because nowhere I go, okay, and they never asked me what am I studying. They never suggested me you have to do this, those things. But once the O level results come, everyone was literally started calling. I was just like, I don't even know these people, then I don't even know these people. How am I supposed to, like, how they are supposed to ask my results? So that was the kind of situation I was having. Okay, so I was very upset. I was crying the whole night. Why these people are like, whenever a call comes and cuts, parents are getting more and more anger. Okay, so father was little understandable, but mothers, fathers, everyone worked really hard for us, okay, we really work hard for this. And when people are saying like that, obviously, as humans, they would get angry. That's very common. We have to accept it. But you are the one who let them do that. No, you are the one who failed and let the family people, friends, people to know about it. Okay, so what I decided was hereafter that's not going to happen. The first term itself, I decided this should not happen again. There were 9A students, 10 9A students was there in our class, 8A students, 5A students, lots of smart people was there in my class, specifically like around 80 to 100 students, because our one was a small students, everyone is in the same comparison stream, Tamil medium and English medium. So, and then once we wrote the paper, I want a first term, I need to score well. So my marks for the first term was ICT was 99, accounting was 98, and business studies was 95. and first place in the class, first term, a result that no one in the school has taken. So same like that, second term, third term, I wrote double 80 with the second term, 4 A's. Third term, all 90 plus marks, 95 plus marks, and double 80 second level also, third May 4 A's. Fourth level, same. So like this, every paper I attempted, I never wanted a B in my result. Everything was an A plus. Okay. So WAT did help for A levels a lot. Okay. So papers, structures, everything. At one time, I got 80 marks for accounting. At that time, I realized I'm going low in account. 80 is good, but still, comparatively, I went low. Again, started studying a lot, went for a class and all those things and pushed it up. So like that, again and again and again, I pushed these particular things up. Finally, at this thing, what we say, for A levels also, I got a results where for the 110 years of history in our school, no one has taken that result. So that's the result I got, which is Gampa district 4, okay, island 25th, which means simply from a village, okay, that particular result was really great. And remember one thing, there were a lot of people to put me down and ask my results when I was getting the result in O levels, and there was no single person to celebrate the result after A levels. It was only my parents and some of my teachers celebrated my results. One friend, solid friends were there, 2 or 3 maximum, celebrated. Like celebrated when they were happy, really happy, putting me in status and all. But my 2 close friends who stayed with me in school didn't do it. Okay. For a few close people who was with me in the class, didn't do it. Okay. People will not celebrate your success, but people will definitely celebrate your loss. That's when I understood it. Okay. So yeah, obviously people are jealous, but why not make them jealous? You have to. Okay. And you have to know who is a right friend and who is not a right friend. At the same time, the only people genuinely happy I know was my parents. Main thing is they were the happiest one. Okay. Yeah. And then my friends. Okay. Friends in the sense, I would point it out and say 2, 3 friends, not others. Point it out and say 2, 3 friends. Hari. And teachers. And I don't think the school teachers were actually, only one school teacher was really proud of it. And when I sent the results, obviously my school accounting teacher's reply was a sticker, like a Donald Duck clapping sticker. I was like, bro. Okay, so yeah, literally what to do. And I don't want to say the person, but one teacher, a school teacher asked me, what is the district you got for? Like, are we located in Jaffna? So they won't celebrate. Okay, so yeah, Hari, so the worst thing. Hari, so these things and like these things didn't go through my mind that time. Only thing I went through that time was my parents were happy. During O levels, I couldn't do it. My O level result was 1A, 4B, 3C, and 1A. So obviously not a result which was expected, because my parents were expecting something good from me. Okay, because I acted to study a lot, playing games. Yeah, I was a what we say kind of a irresponsible person that time, but I did not let that happen in A levels. And thereafter in life, uh, the decisions I usually took was a little hard. I was going to audit, going for universities, but obviously started classes. And I thought that at that time, okay, yeah, a lockdown kid. I was a lockdown person who did the A levels, O levels, not in A levels. A levels full of crises, petrol crisis, and all those. And literally, when I was doing A levels, most of the time I did not have the ability to pay much class fees, spend much on me, because the family situation was not good before A levels and during A levels. So I needed a quick change, and I needed to help the people who are facing some situations like this. Okay, so even yesterday there was a message saying that I couldn't pay the MCQ remaining fee. My parents would pay that, but I feel not to ask them, like that they dropped me a message. Okay, I didn't even ask second question. I said, okay, no worries, because I know the situation. Okay, one day there was a situation, I have missed the my partnership accounts. Sorry, I have missed one unit. Okay, so I needed to get some recordings. When I go and ask for the recordings, it was a payment. But we can't just go and ask my. You might be in a situation like that, but I was not in a situation where I can go and ask my father that I need to do. I want a recording. Can I get 2,000 rupees? No, 1,000 rupees was the day expense itself was. Okay, so life was very hard those days. Every day I have seen relatives and people around me comparing me with sorry, my mothers with their brothers wives and all. There are lots of situations. I'm personally openly talking, Harry. So I have seen, in my eyes I have seen, even though I was small, like during grade 3, grade 4, grade 5 periods, even this happened. So comparatively, inside the family itself, there is a big what we say comparison. Okay, my father's brother, if they have money, they will say keep them up and speak, work close with them. But when we don't have the money, they won't respect. Harry, they won't respect. But my aim was, during from those days, I will get a good result for A levels. Then other thing is, I would definitely change my family's situation upside down. Okay, so I did the full effort. Okay, I tried maximum to manage with audit, universities, and the classes, but I felt like I'm losing in all three because I couldn't focus well in the class, at the university, or in the audit. So first thing I did was left audit. Okay, for now, as I'm getting so much busy, I have folded my universities also. I'm focusing well on my classes. Okay, but that doesn't mean I have stopped studying. I am studying. Okay, just because of going for university only is not studying. I study in several ways, but at the same time, university is going a little backward because a person can't be good in all the things. No, so it immediately started classes, and people might think, what, even now what people say is, okay, they don't, I mean, students, you all appreciate me a lot, I accept it, but the people in my field, the people working with me, the people around me, the first thing they would say, if my student count is high of all those things, is they would say, in ICT there are no proper lecturers, no, so that's why you got students. That's not the reality, right? Even if I didn't work, I'm also not a proper lecturer. I put my maximum effort. I sacrificed all my efforts. Okay. I sacrificed my time. Okay. Literally, a 20-year-old, 21-year-old person should be enjoying life, university, the friends, all those things. You should be enjoying the life now. But I'm literally sacrificing everything. I never go on a trip. Once in a while, I just go in an outing. Okay. Even though that day I went for Fourth City for the first time, literally on Thursday evening, just went and came, like when we are going to auditorium. So when we are watching the auditorium. So literally, life got very busy. Okay. Life was very busy. And yeah, I moved to a private university because I can hold and study there. For example, after your badge is finished, there will be a gap. No, I can go study and write exams during those days. So that's why it shifted into university. In government, you can't obviously do it. Okay. So literally, I sacrificed a lot. So students, sorry, people at my age can't compare me with them because the efforts they did not put, the efforts they are not sacrificing, the things they are not sacrificing, I sacrifice. So that's why I am here and they are not there yet. But they would go, they would develop themselves over time. But I needed a quick change. That was my aim. So I did that. Okay. At the same time, I did not want it to be something unethical or something which is useless. Okay. Many people are getting the advantage of what am I doing? I feel so. So I felt my target, which was to completely change the lifestyle of my family, worked out. Okay. And after this, even if it got into a loss or whatever, I'm ready to accept it. But the maximum thing I would try is not to do that. Okay. So one thing I would be very concerned about each and everyone's satisfaction here. Okay. Even when I'm canceling a class, I would think many times, like, I have cancelled the class already in this month. Now if I cancel again, what would happen? Like that, I'll think the coordinators will say that's okay, you are doing this much, it's okay to cancel a class, and they will put the message before me. So that's how you should work. Okay, so if you are doing something, you should be focused. So that much amount of sacrification I put, and I'm getting the effort. So what people would think, luck is going around him. There are no lecturers in this field. No, if I do accounting also, I'll put the same effort. If I study business, if I teach business studies or whatever the subject, I'll put the same effort and work. ICT is just a subject I chose, which is advantageous for me, because others may most of the students don't know IT, and I thought like I was able to explain this in a very practical way and all those things. I thought it. So that's why I decided to do this. So, like that, whatever you are doing, you should have a main purpose with you. And okay, for your future also, the thing I'm saying is, no matter, okay, whose son you are, okay, whose daughter you are, okay, all those respect won't work when you are alone. Really, if I'm saying the reality, in order to get respect, definitely you need education plus money. Okay, I won't say education tiba mitra respect. No, money is also needed. Money is also not only enough. Money and education. You should be a respectable person with money. Okay, so that you should have. Okay, so in order to, yeah, both together, you should have a good respect in the society. At the same time, you should have money. You will completely feel the difference. That's how the society is. Okay, you would what we say, you would definitely feel the difference after you started earning. I have seen both side was completely mistreated when we were at the lowest, but when life starts changing, people around us also change. Okay, so if you want to survive in this world, you can't start blame on others. You will have to change yourself. Okay, so every effort that you are going to put here will definitely give you a return. Okay, everything which you are going to do after A levels is going to be dependent on here. Not only what we say the result. Okay, so for example, imagine you completely sacrificed all your time and started studying, and yet you failed or you did not get an expected results, but later on you started a business or you started a job or whatever. If you put the same effort you practiced in A levels, definitely you would work there. When I was studying, I literally sacrificed a lot and study the same effort I put it here, so it doesn't feel very complex to me. I was used to it. So not only my knowledge which I studied in A levels, the effort I put to study during those days also is being very helpful these days. Okay, because normally people can't stay awake night, no, but I sacrificed during those days and made it. I got a message also that day, this might affect the health and all. Yes, I accept this might affect the health and all, but still I needed to change something. I had the ego. I changed it. Okay, open. Like I'm not like speaking proud of me. I'm saying a person's life completely changes on the way how they work. Okay, so no matter whether you have 48 days or 50 days, okay, I would say if I have only 10 days left, I would never sleep and study, somehow get into get this done. Okay, so it's about to you. Okay, so many things which I missed during my childhood. Okay, I have traveled in car. Okay, like for example, after starting classes, after starting using these pygmies, only that was the first time I started traveling in cars. Before that, I never even touched a car. Like never even touched a car and drove it. Okay, even a bike. The maximum I have like drive is a bicycle, because I never wanted. I had an ego during those days. Ego in the sense, not in a bad way. During those days, I had an aim. If I'm riding a bike or if I'm riding a car or whatever, it should be my one. If I'm posting a car in my status, that should be my car. And the first time I posted a status about a car is my car. Okay, so that's what we call uh yeah, okay, that's what we call the spirit of doing something. Okay, you also have the same aim. Okay, it doesn't mean who you are, with where you are, where you come from, doesn't matter at all. People around me say stuff. I have, in my eyes, okay, that in my eyes, I have seen chats of other people talking about me, saying that where කොහෙන් ඇවිල්ලා මේ මොනා කරනවද, like how is this even possible, like that people talk bad about me. But in this field, if I'm surviving, I have to go through that, and I completely accept, and I don't care also. So even now, people take the numbers from my group, people send people and drop some stuffs. Okay, so main thing which other tutors do is playing with our emotions. For example, while I'm putting the best effort which I can, and as a student, if they put a bad comment or bad negative feedback, I will get upset. No, then my class quality will drop. So that kind of a game also they are playing. I didn't think this would be corrupted that level, but like they don't know that I'm not going to care about it. So I'll face it anyways. Hari. So Hari. Yeah, okay, so I'm not going to care about it as well. And if you are doing something, many obstacles will come, but keep only one aim. Okay, if you have a purpose, if you have a goal to go, you are going to do it. Okay, so from the small, like from the small ages, I had many dreams. Okay, buying a car, buying a computer. Okay, whenever I go for some relatives' homes and all, I literally have seen people hide their computers. My friend hide the computers when I go in. Okay, my friends, not my friends, my some of my relatives have hidden their PlayStations when my brother goes in. Okay, so situations like that come at that time, and something like an ego develops inside you. And once you get the ability to give the success, you have to give it in a way where those people have to suffer with nothing to say. Okay, you are not going to make them jealous. Okay, they don't have anything to say. Okay, if my brother wants something, yeah, I'll buy and give. I have the ability. If I want to drive a car, yes, I'll buy a car. And the license also, I didn't get a license because my one aim was, without my car I won't get a license. So everything I set a goal, went step by step by step, and like did it. Okay, for my father, I needed him to drive a bike. Did it. Okay, I from these walking, going in three wheels and all, I want to change my mother going for a shop or something in a car. I did it. Okay, but that was not an easy work. That was not an easy work. Hari, I can take many examples, but I'm taking myself just because I know everything what happened in my life. Obviously, you also might have gone through that. Okay, and one thing I would say is, at a certain point, you would come to a success where other people won't be even able to compare with you. Okay, so at that time, how you should behave, you should not be very overconfident and those things. I will say that in the final seminar. Okay, like how your life has to be. But according to my experience, yes, as a person who comes from a middle level family. Okay, most of us are middle level, mid class. Okay, middle class families. So we have our own dreams. We have our own things to do, like which we are not able to fulfill. So, but at a certain point in life, if you wish, you are able to change it. Okay, so collect all those bad negative things that happens in your life and try to change it into a positive way. And if you couldn't do it, like who will do it? I can't wait until my brother's studies finish and do it and change their family. So I did it. You also can't wait until the next person to change it. You have to change it. You might be from a very rich family, but still you are not rich. Okay, your family might be rich. You are not rich. Build something by yourself. Let other people know by your name, not through your family name or your father's name. Okay, so have many things in life which you have to know. Okay, life is not easy. Life is a terrible journey, but you have to face it. Obviously, if only option to stop facing life is you have to die. Okay, you can't die by yourself, Hari. So you have to face the life most of the time. And life would play you both hardships and good things, ready to face both. But without efforts, you are not going to like achieve it. Okay, so even what God has said is, if there is something, okay, if you are asking for something, he won't give you that, he will give the opportunity to do that. Okay, you are in a sea drowning. You are asking God, please send me help. One boat comes and asks you to get in. You are saying, no, God will send me help. A second boat comes and asks to get in. Okay, he is saying, no, the God will help me to get out. And the person drowned and dies. And he asked the gods, not the gods, sorry, God, okay, why didn't you save me? He said, I sent you two opportunity to save you, but still you didn't choose it. So you can't wait until the God gets the thing and give it into your hand. You have to work for that. Okay. Your route might have been already made, but if you didn't go in that route, you won't achieve it. Okay. So we don't know what life has written for you. Life is uncertain. You might not be there tomorrow, so you might not be there when your results are coming. Just because of that, you can't be not studying, you can't be not putting the efforts. No, you are living today, so live today, and at the same time, work for tomorrow. You have a lots of things to achieve. Life is like, what I have seen during these days is life is so terrible. You have a lots of things to do. Just because having money means you doesn't have everything. Huh? Having money is nothing comparatively when you get the real problems. Okay. Money is just a thing which helps you to sort out problems and bring you a good respect. If you have money, you will sort out problems easily, but problems will definitely come. Even if you are rich or poor, if you don't have enough money to face a problem, then your life will be very hard. But if you have the ability to face a problem with the wealth you are having, it would be a little easy, but still problems will come in life. You have to be ready to accept it. You might get a fever tomorrow. That doesn't mean you can't study. You might go up with a funeral next day. That doesn't mean you're not going to study. You might have your brother, sister's weddings. That doesn't mean you're not going to study. So you have to enjoy life, okay, but still you are the one who's going to be responsible for your life. So take the decision. You have only 48 days more left. Are you going to change your life, or just go with the flow and end your life as a normal person, or just do something where at least few people know your name just because you achieved it? Okay, you got a good result, people will know. Even if you got top 10 into that paper series, 1,000 people will know you, and we will definitely promote it whole island. Every people, more than 100,000, 200,000 people are going to see you, and they are going to see, okay, the student has come like this. Okay, and your parents would be really happy. Imagine you come for a seminar, go home with a laptop, how happy your parents are going to be. And you are getting a good results. All those things is going to make you, your parents, everyone around you happy. So this remaining days is a life-changing decision where you are going to decide whether you will do it and finish it off. If not, you are going to flop it. It's all in your hands. I think you will work, right? I think you will work. Even if you don't want, that's okay, fine. You can just spend a regular life also. But if you study well, definitely your life will be changed. Hari. And the life, if the life changes, it feels so good. Obviously, I have experienced it. The life change, the change feels really good. So make sure to experience it at least once before you die. That's all I can say. Are you going to be ready and going to face it? Ready? Ready, 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 ready. Okay. So what you all are going to do is, okay, no matter what your marks is now, you might be in W, B, C, A, whatever your level is, just look at the day. You are going to do this at day. Start working, sacrifice. Okay, do a lots of work. Don't see me boringness, don't see mood outs, don't see your health conditions. No matter, doesn't matter. Obviously, doesn't matter. Okay, later you can take care of them. But This is the place you are going to change your life. Just 48 days you sleep for like 4 3 hours is not going to kill yourself. Okay, so don't be so much silly. Okay, sacrifice a bit. Ready to sacrifice your sleep, ready to be work hard. Okay, ready to work hard. Obviously that would pay yourself. Okay, so if you are thinking I will get dark circles if I didn't sleep, I will get pimples if I didn't sleep. Okay, if I didn't eat at time, I would get this. No, okay, just ruin yourself and do the success. One day you will get to enjoy them. Okay, you will get to enjoy all those things. But this is the period where you will have to work. Okay, so sacrifice the best, work like a machine. Definitely you would work. Can cure things after your A levels? Yes, definitely you can. Okay, you have plenty of time to cure all those things. Hari. So don't be upset. Okay, W or whatever the level you are. Okay, the rest 48 days you are going to stop thinking and start working. Just go in a flow. Okay, just think about the day and work. Your initial process will completely end up in a very good place. Okay, so don't have to worry about stuffs. Start working. Don't get stressed. Okay, there's nothing to get stressed. Everything is fine. You have everything in your hand now. Cover the syllabus first, put the efforts. Okay, main thing is this, don't worry. Okay, mark my words, you can. Okay, you can do it even if you're at a W level. Yes, don't ask me whether you can. Yes, you can, but it's completely depends on your efforts. Okay, is it possible to go from S to A, B to A, C to A, W to A? Yes, it is possible. Even if you are starting ICT now, accounting now, and business studies now, yes, it is possible. But the effort that you are going to put is the effort that you are going to do this. Okay, so the effort that you have to put will be bigger. W to A, is it possible? Possible, but the efforts very big. Okay, B to A, is it possible? Obviously possible with a little efforts. Okay, so it depends on your efforts. It's your ability. Hari, this 50 days will completely make a change in you. So get ready to put the maximum effort. Just 50 days, no, like 48 days, no. Okay, 48 days mean 1 month and around 18 days. So in this day, just work. Don't expect to go through social media. Don't be keen on putting these statuses and all. Okay, don't be very, I mean, like socialize, which means searching about things, what's happening, who, what movie is coming out, who is the president, who, what happened, parliament talks. Okay, what vehicle got released. No, okay, you, if you are searching about those things and wasting time, you would be just a fan of others. You're not going to be the person who's going to be celebrated of. Okay, so FIFA, good thing you all remembered. FIFA, IPL finish. I don't know. I never care about these FIFAs and IPL because they just earn money through you. Okay, Ronaldo, Messi, the, what we say, the recent election in India, like that's not something related to me. At least even the Sri Lankan election, I was just who will be the president. Three people are not getting. Okay, Ranil, Sajit, and Anur Kumar Desai. I slept and next day morning, uh, Anura became the president. Okay, what's going to happen? Nothing is going to change. You do. If you work on it, your life will change. Just because a good government comes or whatever, the life is not going to change. Okay, so. Uh, yeah, BTS. Okay, uh, India CM, Vijay, FIFA, the cricket, IPL, movies. Movies is okay because you watch, you get some entertainment and you leave 2 hours. But these IPL, FIFAs and all, the whole week you are doing this, okay? Don't celebrate. Okay, don't celebrate others. Celebrate yourself. You are the celebrity of your life. In your life, if you are thinking someone is a celebrity, what's the purpose of you? Isn't it the same? Okay. So yeah, I never celebrate others. Okay, I appreciate. Okay, Ronaldo is a good player. He's successful in life. I appreciate it, but I don't celebrate him. Okay, you also have to play football. No, I am good at this. I will do this. Okay, so whatever you are good of, do that. I'm not going to become like that lecturer. I will become one day. No, I'm going to become someone like me. If you are not going to become someone like you, who are you at? Like, I don't understand what's that concept. Okay, so so I can't wear the this. ඒක මම මේ driving කරන නිසා දාගෙන හිටියේ. හරි. I had to put spectacles to drive. Unfortunately, I ruined my eyesight. I mean, from the beginning I had it, but I didn't care about it because uh, when usually when you spot the eyesight is when you're at the back row and start writing. No, because I'm always near the board, so I didn't see a problem. When I go to the medical and they started to keep the letters, I was like, first time in the medical, they were asking from the other people. So I was just looking at the board and I got memorized the numbers. And when they asked the numbers, I just said it. Suddenly that person's changed the numbers. Then I went like, I can't see. Then they told you have to wear glass. Then I went to went to what we say, eye doctor or something, and eye doctor, and then got these glasses. And after putting that, it's like the world became 4K. No, it's ugly. I can't wear. Yeah, this 50 days. Okay, this 50 days, what you will have to do is past paper, model papers, all those things. And for like theory kind of subjects like no, business studies and all, just go through the question, create the answer in your head, look through the past paper answers, whether it's correct or wrong, like that you feel one or two papers, if you write fully, that's sufficient. I usually went through that method, getting the answer in mind and looking at it. Even in ICT for theory questions, you can do that instead of writing and wasting the time. Okay. Uh, uh, the economic, yeah, it's okay to do like that. If you have pending recordings, watch them first. For business studies and ICT, time management is not an issue. Accounting, you definitely have to practice. Can external students write? External students, if they have attended the expedition series, they can write. If not, they can't write. It's not fair for our students, no. Uh, how did you start business studies? I completely read, understood, kept in my mind like a practical way. That's how I did. I didn't memorize concepts. When what to do when you have a lot of syllabus to even start? Just start it. Just start it and do as much as possible for a day you can. Eventually, that would finish. So, what's the Mora? Mora papers? It's a paper which is held from the Moratu University as a rehearsal paper. You all can write it. You all will get some index number. But the registration is already closed. If you go and write it, they will correct your papers and upload the results in their website. For the final seminar. Before the final seminar, one seminar will be there to discuss the 2025 A-level paper, full paper. I take one. Yeah, you practice again and again and again and reduce that 1 hour to 45 or 30 minutes. For ICT learning theory, practicing uh, past papers, what else? ICT learning theory, practicing past papers, do the papers which is given in the classes, go through the short notes and all those things. Final seminar, I'll give you a complete short notebook from 1 to unit number 11. How to memorize? Don't memorize BS, just go through it, understand the concept and keep it. And make sure to have a short note where before going to the exam hall, you should be able to quickly recap all the lessons and go. Forgetting is completely fine in business studies. I'm going to start ICT class and become your competitor. Okay, good. It's okay, completely fine. You can take my notes and watching recording, does it mean studying? Watching recording means you are studying, yeah, you are not learning something, but if you haven't covered the syllabus, you have to go through. Business studies MCQ questions you practice. Okay, you take a lot of questions and practice. Especially FWC papers work for these business studies usually. Will you rent your brain from? I don't rent my brain. I have forgot business studies and all now. Still, you'll get an A. See, the final paper is also same. Yeah, yeah. Final paper will be completely A-level paper. Because no, practice SQL. SQL is not that hard. You should be precise with the commands. We'll practice some questions. Registration closed for this year. Will you announce the winners? No, 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 no. Final paper, top 10 is there. No, they are complete surprise. Huh? You will get to know them in the stage. For you all, if you are the winner, you might not know it. It's a complete surprise. 100 messages. Oh, bro, so can we normal past paper question during the series? Yeah, I'll do. I'll do some normal form questions. When doing self-study, oh, we can't read. What's the minimum rank level you should expect? Minimum mark level we should minimum mark level and per paper if you have like 80, 85, I think you would get into top 10. No, if you didn't register for my exam, you can't attend. It's not my exam, it's something given by Merto University. My accounts here, but still tuition is gonna feel like continue have time. It's okay, then you stop it, continue the self-studies, get some recordings and cover the part quickly. Scooter එක scooter එක මම දාන්න. How should we practice common general test? I told in the last week MCQ also, don't spend much time on those things. This day before exam, look some papers and go. Yeah. And in the expedition paper series, if the people in Faraday Institute is like one institute is sending the papers to other institute, that's completely fine because there are some questions obviously you might not be able to answer. And if you by mistakenly answer that question, I'll catch you all. Huh? You don't think I'm dumb. And I would definitely sometimes expedition paper 2 would be different for Faraday and would be different for Maxicon and Sigma. I would change the paper and give. Because I have all the 5 papers, I'll mix up the papers and give. Sometimes you might get a complete set of different 5 questions. Yes, Shafia, you drop me a message. Suspense 95 plus series. No, you can start the past papers now and do. It's okay. You don't have to be finished with all. If you don't have confidence with Python, do like from 2011, do all the papers until you get it correct. Then get some extra questions and do it. If you are not confident in a question, the only way you should do is you have to practice more and more regarding that. How should common general test expedition papers do? There's a lot of question. Wait. What if I'm the winner if I didn't wait for award ceremony because I thought I would, but I actually did. If you are leaving that, you means you simply don't know you didn't win. So in IoT, how many questions will be? 2 MCQs. Last year it was 5 MCQs, but usually it's 2 MCQs and one part in the essay question. Anisha, practice few BS questions by writing also. Don't need to wear uniform for the no need. I didn't wear. Delete urges government to reconsider holding A-level exam in August. කවුද දිලිත් එය අපිට වැඩක් නෑ පාඩම් කරන්න ඔගස්ට් වලට පෝස්ට්පෝන් වුණාම අපි පොඩ්ඩක් එක්ස්ට්‍රා සීරීස් ටිකක් මේ කරමු මේව කරගන්න එච්චරයි. I have to see all your recordings. Just finish 1 2 4. Shall I watch recording? Go through the Shevani, go through the recordings of unit 5 6 theory and 8 theory and unit number 9 theory. Others watch the revision recording, so go through the note. Unit 5 6 8 9. Can you give me an advice? I'm stuck only in ICT. You have to give me the problem, I'll give you a solution. When doing self-study, should we study theory or do past papers? You have to study the theory, do past papers, do practice papers. All of them are considerably known as what? Studying. Do you think anything about English literature? I will arrange a session with the highest scorers of this French, English literature, accounting from my class and ask them to give some advices to you all. Me, if not, it's not fair. Like art students are also really poor because they don't have people to get advice. And we in our 25 batch, there are people in art stream, literally Island 3rd, Island 16th, and all are there. So we'll get them and do those things. I'll arrange a session soon. Mm, so in IoT, it's possible. Yeah, it is possible to go from NC to A. Don't worry about your current level. This 48 days you have to work and everything will change. What is the minimum mark level we should maintain? At least try to maintain 75 plus for expedition series. How unit 5? Unit 5 completely messed up. Bunainam operating system recordings balan. It's better if you can take 27 recordings. Because when I was doing unit 5 for 26 batch, I was little means the beginner level. Now also beginner, but still. Like upper beginner. I would say you are the only one who managed to motivate the other. Let's just say. No, it's not like that. Other lecturers are saying it's too late to start past papers. No, you can start doing past papers now. 48 days you have. Even one day if you do 3 past papers, 15 hours if you do past papers, calculate and see. Expedition papers are expedition papers are similar to 26 CLL paper. I don't know. I'll let you know. Still, I didn't get any information about that. So after learning one lesson, if we do past papers, yeah, it's waste of time. First, fully finish the lessons and to start doing past paper. One day you should spend your whole time studying one subject. Don't study multiple subject on the same day. It's not make recommended. Mora paper similar to A-level format. Postpone when in any when. So I'm stuck in ICT. Take printouts of the notes, cover important recordings theory quickly, watch the revision recordings, put 2x and watch, stay awake night, completely watch it off, and then start working. I know that I'm working hard when I saw a gray hair. Gray hair is just because you don't bath properly. Spending the whole day in one subject. Yes, you should spend the whole day in one subject. Bro, I want you to stop asking questions. For the motivation you gave, what if there are so many students with the same marks for top 10? Even considerably looking at the spellings also, I will deduct the marks if there are equal marks. When you feel like studying something to revise, but if you feel like it's your reading it for first time, that's okay. Just keep it in mind. Next time that won't happen. No two subjects, only one subject per day. But it's unfair. What if they got the paper from a student from different institute? I'll go through the papers, comparing the answers. So after studying 1 unit, no, it won't work. Adib, it won't work. Hafsa, you'll have to go through the Python night seminar and the last year Python past paper discussion. Get it from the coordinator. No, what did you finish Python MySQL? So did you finish Python MySQL part in online class? No, I'll do it. Okay. There won't be question related to that in your first 2 papers. I'll do it in an extra session. Why does the score and island rank is high priority for conversion? Not like that. In business studies is comparatively the A rate is high, I mean higher compared to econ and also the Z score is little low, but now it's changing like econ ICT, BS ICT both will have the same level. What's the marks to expect? Expenditure paper, I mean expedition papers to go. 75 marks. Hard to score more than economics. I don't know much. I didn't do know the concepts. Accounting, you'll have to practice a lots of papers. What marks should we take from what about what would island rankers be doing at this last moment? They would be when I was studying the island for second, thirds and all was doing past papers, model papers and studying and revising the syllabus through short notes. Even I did that. Who are considered internal and who are considered internal student? Internal students mean who are in our common group where we do our regular classes. Okay. No, I won't mark it if you didn't on the camera. Yeah, yes, Sumaya. Do you have Python past paper discussion recording? Yes, essay questions are there. You can get it from the coordinator, Python past paper discussion. Okay. So Hi. About the exact plan and survivor series plan, final seminar proper plan, I'll be sending the posts in the group. Okay. If you are not in any groups, you all can get that from the coordinator also. Number is 07028788954. You know the number, right? Harry, so the coordinator, obviously, if you have received the link, you might have known the coordinator. No? So you can get to that number, put the message to that number and get that recordings. Non-program students. Yes, yes. They are the ones who is considered. Hari. Okay, so I hope I have covered most of the doubts. Hari. So go through the syllabus once more. Okay, quick coverage. Do it. Go through the short notes, Hari, and start doing the past papers, model papers, and complete it. You will have only few days left. Work a lot. So we'll continue the classes with the papers. Obviously, this Monday we'll be starting the expedition paper series for the candy batch. Okay, and then Wednesday Maxicon Kiribati Gampaha on Thursday. Friday online and Sunday at Colombo. Okay. Hari. So these are the things. Okay. I hope you would work well and you would work really well to go for a good results. Let's see who's going to get a good results, who's not going to get, who's going to get caught by copying and stealing papers. Okay. I will be okay, so make sure you are going to be ready for all these things. Hare. So then get ready, study for the exam. Okay. I'll send a set of rules. Yes, I'll send a set of rules that you'll have to follow for the exam also. Then we'll meet on the upcoming class with the papers. Bye. Have a good day. Study, study. Not good day, study. Bye, 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 bye.